ways they try to get out of a ticket. But the thing that it came across my mind today was, I bet you, you would think that regular folks would try to get out of a ticket because, well, tickets are expensive. Rightly so, right? They can't afford to pay the ticket. But the thing that I would bet you that Eric would say, that even the rich people who can dearly afford the ticket more times over than we make in a year, excuse me, I bet you those rich people still try to wiggle out of a ticket as much or as just as bad as poor people do, even though they can afford the ticket. I bet you, Eric, your answer would be yeah. Right, Eric? It seems like people try to get out of a ticket. It doesn't matter how much they make or how much they're worth. I have no proof of that, but one thing that I know of is I am quite familiar with the human heart. That doesn't say that I'm an expert of it, but the Bible did say that the human heart is evil above all things. Who can know it? But I do have a glimpse of how, what the human heart is capable of. So what do you say, Eric? Do you think those rich people are just as bad as poor people? I mean, a guy driving a really old beat up Pinto to a guy driving a Porsche or a Ferrari. John Briggs. Hey, John. John is asking how long I've been working for Well, and he is also talking to Well about a lease purchase program. John, I don't know anything about their lease purchase program. It has been offered to me several times. I did not care to commit to it. I can't really comment to it with confidence and enough to tell you what it is, because I will do injustice for both of you and the company, because I don't know anything about it. As far as how they treat their drivers, as I said, I've been there about 10, 11 years. They treat me real well here. And despite of all my whining and crying, things are getting better. I'm getting longer miles here. So yeah, if you see a WEL driver out there that is driving a truck that says LP, their truck number is LP he, and then the number. Those are the lease purchase drivers that you should talk to, because they're at it firsthand. By the way, one of you came up with the right answer today about the movie trivia. Donald Sutherland, Kelly's Heroes. The question was, who said stop with the negative waves? Stop with the negative waves. Oh dear, come on over, come on, there you go. By the way, special greetings to Gart Emsley. Hey Gart, when are you leaving for Canada, Gart? Too bad you won't be driving through the United States. Well, this whole video of all this time, you finally get to see downtown Chicago. Me and my rambling on, right? He's got to be a local driver. Oh, he just loves to cut people off, don't he? Look at that. You could have had it. You could have had it. Oh, there goes the wong. You know, if you just kind of stop and slow down, you can get in the right lane. Come on. People from the right, they want to go left. People from the left, they want to go right. Why don't people just stay in their lanes? Oh, there goes another one. See, that's why every time I go through here, I usually go on that left lane there, because there's just too many people trying to merge on this lane. It usually clears up right after this 290, but then again, there's no guarantee. There goes another one. No, I guess this traffic is gonna be all the way on 94 and 90, because the 290 is actually pretty clear. Yeah, there's no traffic on the 290. This is gonna be a while. Yeah, this is, in times like this is where you gotta love this automatic transmission. Gotta love this automatics. I saw a sign today. It says 5 million miles free accident miles. Was it 5 million? 5 million free accident miles. Really? 5 million with no scratch at all? Well, I've driven 4 million miles, each one by accident. You get it? 4 million miles I've driven, each one of those by accident. I don't know. For what reason and purpose would people write how many miles they've driven by a free accident? I mean, what could possibly bring out of that? I wonder if I should take 290 to 294. Better not. Driven by faith, fueled by grace. Well, I told you this is going to be one boring video, but it is part of truck driving, for better or worse, right? This is exactly what we deal with, so take it for what it's worth, I guess. Well, I'm sure you guys get the idea. We'll catch you later. Have a good and godly evening, everybody. Remember, count the cost. Count the cost. Is it worth it? The path you're on. I have a suspicious feeling that that God has been tugging on your heart for a while. Give your heart to Christ, my friend. He will never leave you nor forsake you. He's willing to forgive you, man. There ain't no sin big enough he can't handle. Hey, did you know that the centurion that stabbed him in the heart with the spear, did you know that that soldier was forgiven and is now in heaven? Can you imagine stabbing the Son of God? He was forgiven. I seriously doubt you have committed a sin that big And if you say, God will never forgive me, chances are you're making that as an excuse. Give your heart to Christ, my dear friend. Today is the day of salvation. Johnny, be good here. Peace.